But for me, sir, I didn't come to the Senate to lament what is not right. And I know that in diplomacy, there is the law of reciprocity. What are the issues in South Africa? The president of South Africa did campaign openly that foreigners were taking the jobs that South African people could do. That is why his hands and his legs are tied. So my view is that it is time to reciprocate. This Senate should adopt a position that MTN, a South African company that is cutting away millions of dollars from Nigeria every day, that Nigeria nationalize it and withdraw its license, so that Nigeria company can take over the MTN business and recruit more people. Those coming from South Africa will find good jobs working with the company that will replace MTN. And I know that South African president has interest in MTN. The second is that we ask the Minister of Communication of the federal government to revoke the DSTV, which is also a South African company that is cutting away millions of dollars, even abusing, resorting to practices that will not even be accepted in South Africa. I don't want this Senate to be shedding tears to sympathize with those who have died. We didn't come here to shed tears, and I'm not going to shed tears. If you hit me, I hit you. I think it is appropriate in diplomacy. It's an economic struggle. What the black South Africans are saying is that Nigerians are taking their jobs. Okay, Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of MTN. Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of DSTV. When we hit back, the president of South Africa will not only talk, he will go on his knees to recognize that Nigerians cannot be treated, and we do not condone any war life being lost. If a crime has been committed under South African law, they have a right to bring any sort of person to justice. But to kill our people as if we are helpless, we are not. By the time we turn in the economic hardship, we withdraw MTN license, we revoke DSTV license. Those people coming from Nigeria, from South Africa will have good jobs to do. Let South Africa continue with their jobs. Then when we have this balance of madness, I believe there will be sanity, and we will kick our bilateral relationship in a manner that is a win-win. Right now, Nigeria trade deficit with South Africa. South Africa is the one benefiting. So my colleagues, let not turn this place to a place of mourning and crying and lamenting. Let us bite in a manner that they will be the one begging. I so hold and I persuade my colleagues that when we come to prayers, we should include these two prayers: that MTN license be withdrawn, that DSTV license be withdrawn. There are Nigerians who can provide those services, and they will employ those who are coming back home from South Africa. You bite me once.
Once again, say nay. That's having. Distinguished colleagues, we cannot overemphasize the anger and the need for us to take immediate action on this matter, but not the action of revoking any license. We are not going to touch any business of South Africa, and we won't touch the business of any country. We believe strongly that with diplomatic engagements, these issues will be resolved. But at the same time, we'll demand justice for those who have been killed, and we'll demand reparation, we'll demand compensation. We believe also that, what has been done is unacceptable, not just to Nigerians, but to the international community, and that the international community should hold the government of South Africa accountable. So this Senate views this barbaric action with seriousness, and will come up with very actionable plans together with the House of Representatives. So I still stand by what I said, that we ensure that we work closely with our colleagues in the House, and that there will be need for us to visit the South African Parliament to also show our displeasure. So finally, I want the leadership of the Senate to come up with a strong letter that will send to the Speaker of the South African Parliament before our visit, condemning the current situation and then informing them to call the situation to order. And then also we will also invite our Foreign Affairs Minister and our colleagues when they return to Nigeria, so that they can brief us on what the situation is. So I thank you all for your contributions, and I do know I sympathize with your anger, but please, as a mark of respect, can we observe 1 minute silence in honor of all those who have been killed unjustly in South Africa by South Africans in violation of brotherhood and in total disregard to history and the contributions of this country